Go high level is one of those things that, in the beginning of my business, I did piecemeal a lot of things together. And one of those things was the ability to do workflows the way that Go High Level does workflows. And when I moved over to Kajabi, I had to sacrifice something. And the ability to do workflows is one of those sacrifices that I made. And so now it's very exciting to me that I get a chance to have everything back all in one platform and nothing has to be lost with the advanced level of workflows that can be done. Because I wanted to make sure that I gave this to you in a way that would make sense, because sometimes in my mind, there are things that I know how to do, and I instinctively will do it inside of the platform without actually having like a checklist. So hopefully this helps you. You'll have access to this recording so that you don't have to do it right now. I'm just going to walk you through it here. We're going to simplify it, but then you'll have access to the recording when you go to do it yourself. We are doing a Black Friday sale, a Black Friday funnel, which should be simple. This is not a sophisticated retargeting. Like, this is not that. This is a simple understanding of the platform. And then when you are ready to graduate into something more sophisticated, you absolutely can, because you'll sort of have a foundational understanding of how it works. Okay, let me share my screen. And then we can go into Go High Level. So once you've done the account setup and everything like that, you'll see this. The first thing that you need to make sure that you do is you need to make sure that you set up the actual like thing that you're selling. So for most people, they're going to be offering some sort of mini course or some sort of, training workshop situation that lives inside of the Go High Level, like courses section, like membership section. So if you're doing like a PDF, we'll talk about that later. So if you're just selling like a PDF, like you're selling like an ebook, you don't need to necessarily do this. You can, but you don't have to. So setting up the course itself, like if you have a mini course, if you have a training that you're selling, a workshop, a 3-part series, whatever the case is, you're going to go to memberships. And it's pretty simple. And what's cool about this is if you've used Kajabi, the back end of it actually looks very similar, which I like. So you'll go to memberships, you'll click on courses, you will click on products. Once you click on products, oh, look, I'm in the process of importing my Kajabi stuff. And look, it actually did it. So that's great. So I'm going to walk you through a sample of creating, let's just say like a mini course. So I'm going to click start from scratch. I like to build my own because that just gives me a little bit more control. So we're going to go, I already did this once, Black Friday test 2. I'm going to create the product. And it's going to do all this. Now that you have to go through this entire setup, I'm just walking you through it very quickly. You're going to click on here. So let's say I'm just selling a training, right? So this will be like training, and then you'll fill out all this. Like you'll put the thumbnail up, you'll make sure that it's published, all of that stuff. And then blank post, this is sort of where it goes. This is where the actual training itself is going to go. You need to make sure that you see where it says upload audio or upload video. So I'm just going to upload, I'm going to go backwards, and I'm going to do a start from scratch one. So let me go back here. We're going to go, that's Hope Foundation, which is not what I did. All right, let's start from scratch. And so this is the Black Friday test 2 page, and we're going to create it. I like it this way because it's less deleting. I know what I want my sales pages to look like because I've done enough sales pages, and you guys have seen enough sales pages to also know as well. So we're going to start with BF test 2. And we are going to create it. And it's just going to give us a blank page. We're going to create it from blank. And we get the opportunity to do whatever we want inside of this page. So because it is blank, nothing exists here. So what do the normal sales pages typically look like? Well, at the very top, you are likely going to see some sort of banner or some sort of image. So I am going to add an image here. You do have to add the image on this side. So just FYI, here's some media. I'm just going to choose something just because these already exist. Or, you know what, I can upload something new. We'll upload something new just so that you see how that works. So insert that here. And so it's a little bit scaled different. So it's hard to read. So you would do all of that, make sure that it's all changed and all that stuff. But this is how you would build out your sales page. I promise you it's much faster than this when you have everything laid out already. This is why I tell you, build out your sales page on like a Word document or a Google document. So everything by the time you get in here is just a copy and paste. Goes out December 1 at 8 p.m. Now, I'm not telling it what's inside of these emails. I just want it to build the funnel out for me. I will go in and insert the emails that I want. So we see everything that has happened here, right? So what I would do is I would add, once I'm finished with this funnel, I would add everybody to the workflow, which I'll show you how to do in just a second. Listen, I want you to set some goals for yourself for this Black Friday. I want you to say, I want this many new clients. I want to serve this many people. I want this many people to open my emails. I want to make this amount of money, whatever goals you feel like is best for you to create. Because as we know, the way that our mind works is that when we set goals, we naturally go into how do I achieve that goal? So set some goals for yourself. Give yourself the opportunity to rise to the occasion. For those of you who have never gone through a Black Friday sequence before, this may be it may just be learning, and that's okay too. Like, we have to learn, like that's okay. For those of you who have done Black Friday stuff, and maybe it worked out or maybe it didn't work out, like whatever happened in the past, even if you had the best Black Friday in the past, just forget about it. Forget what is behind, strain towards what is ahead. God is doing a new thing. So if you are in a space where your mindset is like, I tried Black Friday, it didn't work, forget it. We're in a new era, a new season. It's a new year. It's a new Black Friday. It's a new Black Friday offer. It's a new Black Friday sequence. You're a new version of yourself. Forget what lies behind. If you had a wonderful Black Friday, then you can say, oh, I remember what it felt like to have such a great Black Friday, but I know that this is new. I want the feeling again, but we don't necessarily have to attach our results to it always looking the same, because it probably is not. The world moves fast. It's moving faster than it ever has before. And so this is an opportunity for you to move fast with it. And your Black Friday offer is going to be amazing. And I'm excited to see what comes up, or what comes out of it, rather. Okay, we're good. I'm excited. I need to get everything of mine over to Go High Level and finish my migration as well. So totally understand if you're still in that process. Thank you for joining me. Go High Level I'm going to decree and declare over you that it will in fact be one of the best tools you've ever used. And it's going to allow for you to make a lot of money and serve a lot of people. So okay, I will get this recording up and then send it out to you. And I will talk to you all soon. Bye, everybody.